Why do SKAR Lady Boys hate me so much? So I think the majority of these SKAR Lady Boys don't like me because I just tell the truth about the product. I talk about all the issues we run into with it constantly. I actually, no joke, had a dude call this morning. He was having an issue with his amp. I said, come by, we got a few spare minutes, we can check it out. It was a SKAR amp that had the world's worst engine whine and the world's worst turn-on pop. Like, you would turn this thing on and it would pop. I mean, it sounded like it was gonna blow his speakers. The turn-on pop was so bad. And there's different things that we can install to eliminate a turn-on pop, but typically a turn-on pop is just caused by a cheap amp, a poor amp, an amp that's on its last leg, and that's the case with this particular one. We ended up putting a new 4-channel amp in its place. We didn't install this amp to begin with, and we didn't charge this dude any labor because we literally were able to utilize all the same wiring that was already there from the initial install of the SKAR amp. Immediately, it cured his engine whine, and immediately no more turn-on pop. So that's one of the reasons right there. And we didn't sell him a super expensive amp. It was a relatively inexpensive amplifier, a couple $100 amp, probably about the same price as what he spent on the SKAR. But a lot of people get the wrong idea of SKAR from their presence online. They think it's a good product just because they see it everywhere, but they see it everywhere because it's a cheap product based on price alone. But we don't sell based on price. We sell based on quality. So I'd rather sell you a Diamond Audio amplifier or a Hertz amplifier or an Alpine amplifier, something that has a real warranty, that has a real track record, that we know is not going to have any issues. You know, I think it's kind of like a SKAR guy, a SKAR fanboy or a lady boy is kind of like the dude that pulls up next to you in a 5.0, just revving his motor, sick car, he loves it, but then gets pissed off when the Ferrari pulls up next to him and more people are looking at the Ferrari. It's because it's a better car. Ferrari's a better car, and Hertz is a better product than SKAR, and Diamond is a better product than SKAR. There's a lot of better options out there, and when you come to a reputable shop like us, a lot of times you'll find that you're not really having to spend a whole lot more money than what you intended to spend on SKAR. You're just getting a whole lot better product. SKAR.